Hello my Gamma friends, we're back with another video today. This video I'm going to be ranking the Evil Dead franchise. So all of the movies and the TV show, we're going to rank them all today. I might have some controversial placements in this, but yeah, let's get into this ranking. I have a feeling you'll enjoy it or you'll absolutely hate it. In the number 6 slot, we have Evil Dead 2013. So this film, it's not a bad film, but it's just not for me. I think that it removes everything that I love out of the franchise. I think, which is the humor, the over the top, ridiculous, fake looking blood and guts out of the franchise. Instead, they wanted to make this be super serious and dark and arc. And I just think that kind of removes what makes the fun of the franchise. I think that there is good in this film. Particularly the last 10 minutes where we're following Mia instead of the other person who was the lead. And I honestly wish this had gotten a sequel, because I think Mia being in the lead, it could have made for a really fun sequel. Jane Levi, I does such a good job playing her. But yeah, sadly, I have to put this one as my sixth pick. For number 5 is probably my most controversial thing on this list because of how low it is, and that is Evil Dead 2, Dead by Dawn. I think this film is very convoluted, and it makes absolutely no sense to me. And honestly didn't even find it that enjoyable. I understand that there's a lot of rights issues with it, and that's why they made it the way that they did. But I still think it's very just doesn't work to me. I know that's a very controversial opinion, but it's just I don't think this film works. I think it really just is. This is a strange. It's thing that exists. But yeah, that's really everything I would say for this one. And let's move on to the next film. For the number 4 slot, we have Army of Darkness. This is a one that I do really enjoy, but I don't think it feels like an Evil Dead film. It's more of an adventure film than it is a horror film. And I like the film a lot, but I just don't know how well it actually fits within this franchise. Yeah, I don't think it fits well, but I do really enjoy it. So I think number 4 slot feels decent for it. All right, let's move on to the next one. Next, we have the most recent one to come out, Evil Dead Rise. I really enjoyed this film. I think it's a super well made film. I think it's not as funny as I want it to be, but it's definitely funnier than the 2013 film, and it is. And I think everything is just really well made, and it's a very enjoyable story. I think this is a very unique story. My only problem with it is that it is how realistic the blood and guts are in this. It is a bit too much for me. It's just it's disturbing to me that how realistic it is, and particularly there's a lot of eye gore happening, gruesome shit happening with eyes, and I don't do well with stuff happening with eyes. So that's why it's not higher, but it's higher. But I think number 3 is still pretty high. All right, let's move on to the next one. In the number 2 slot, we have the original The Evil Dead, and I really like this film a lot. I think it is a lot of fun. And it's very well made for the time. Has the very cheap fake looking over the top effects that I love. My only thing with this is that I dislike in it is that it's not enough humor. Because what I like about this franchise the best is its humor, which is weird because like I don't think that I actually don't think that the whole franchise has nearly as much humor as or as I wanted to have. Having a big reason why I think of this as such a humorous franchise is because the first thing I watched of the franchise was not any of the original films. It was my number one pick, which our number one pick is Ash vs. Evil Dead, the TV show. I fucking love this show. This show is absolutely hilarious. It is the exact feel I want out of this franchise. It's the first thing I ever watched out of the franchise. So I know that makes it kind of biased my feelings on it, but I really do love this show so much. I think it's so funny. The blood and gore effects are so perfectly fake and over the top, up and ridiculous and hilarious. They're not trying to make you want to puke with them. They're trying to make you want to laugh with them. That's what I want out of this franchise. And we have, and this is the best feeling personality wise. I think Ash has ever been. I really enjoy his personality in this. I also really enjoy these side characters. They're amazing. It honestly kind of saddens me that after this show ended, they didn't try to do something continuing on with those side characters because they are so good. But that's everything I have to say for this video. Hope you enjoyed my rankings, even the controversial ones. But yeah, that's it. That's it for this video. So this again is your host, Smash Trivia John, signing off.